So, yes. So, Dr. Vita, welcome to the Speaker X and your first thoughts after being here.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me. And I was super excited for this webinar. Actually, I did not know how to respond to the offer when Sushmita ma'am had called me. So I'm very happy and I wanted to share all my views. And I'm in this community for past 2 years, but it seems as if I'm here forever. So I have great experiences in the community, all those like-minded people together working for the growth of everybody, not just for me, but for everybody. So thank you so much, sir, for being making me a part of this community.
Oh, superb. So, thank you so much for all your kind words. Just want you to introduce yourself formally.
Okay. I'm Sir Dr. Vita Dinesh Kambre, and I'm a practicing dentist from the past 28 years. I graduated from GDC Amritsar, born and brought up in Punjab, and after marriage, I shifted to Pune. And from uh, here, Pune, I learned a lot and had new friends, new community, everything. Everybody, even the universe, has all worked with me for my growth. All your views that the goal setting, the synergistic effect which is happening, like it is not 1 plus 1, 2, it is 1 plus 1, 11. 1 and 1, 11 is all happening. But there is more clarity of thoughts, more growth after I have been in this community.
Okay, wonderful. So, so practicing in Pune for how many years?
So 21.
Okay, so practicing in Pune for 21 years from Punjab. I didn't know all that actually. So now 21 years of private practice. So what type of practice you had before you became part of this community? Uh, just describe your practice, the kind of challenges you used to face, and everything like, before being part of this community.
So before being part of this community, also my practice was good. But after joining this, it was like kind of rocket launcher. The practice just did shoot up and there is no looking back. It is more streamlined, more goal oriented because the deadlines, the time is fixed. Okay, this goal till this time I have to do it. Otherwise, I used to have desires. Although the desires were also manifested, also done. But after joining this community, it was like many things coming new to my life, mental blocks which were in my mind, they just got over. Sometimes it was difficult for me to change, but because of the efforts of everybody, I changed, learned Marathi, learned everything. And now, I mean, there's no end to it. I mean, there's no end to what I can explain. I just think and the things happen. It always happen. It's never like, never ever once that, okay, I think and it will not happen. I just have to think and it happens.
Okay, wonderful. So my question originally was like, what are the sort of challenges you used to face before being part of this community in your day-to-day
This
practice as a practicing
staff
dentist for almost two
management,
decades?
staff management was the biggest challenge.
Okay.
And after joining this, I know how to manage the staff, and they stay with me forever. They, in fact, even if they leave, they come back to me after a month's time. No, we'll stay with you only. I mean, I started. I was at a very small place. I wanted to go to a very big place, like from 200 to I wanted to go to 4,000 square feet. But I did not know when should I be on a rental place, when should I hire a property. I always wanted to hire, but then I came to know the benefits of rental properties also. And from 200, I directly went to 4,000 square feet. And with a 5 dental chair, and I added 8 more to it. So that was there. I mean, it was just like going in a rocket. I was on a walking barefooted, you can say, and all of a sudden there was a rocket, and I just launched it, and I just went, and there's no stopping back.
Okay, so 200 square feet practice to now
4,000 square feet.
4,000 square feet practice. How many chairs?
So 8. 5
8.
were already there, 8 new.
Okay. Yeah, it's completely different orbit altogether now. Imagine, okay, someone practicing for 2 decades and now having 8 chair practice in Pune from 200 square feet. So how does when this happened, how did the teachings of this community or our different curriculum, you are a Life Excel participant also. So how did this help you actually?
So it was like just visualizing. Okay, I want it, and it happens.
Okay, wonderful. Guys, I was just talking about, the manifestation, the asking to the universe, if you remember in the beginning. And look at the coincidence. Someone who has such a strong belief in the process of visualization, okay, law of attraction, manifestation, creating magic out of it. Okay, absolute unbelievable, isn't it? And so, what are the different teachings, from our courses that actually help you to not just build the practice, but take it to the next level? Yes, personal Excel is the best. Trust me, there is no substitute for personal Excel. Okay, so yeah. Before you answer it, uh, so the question was, what are different teachings which actually help you to make this strategic shift to such a big level and to manage it so well?
Uh, so it was like some things like punctuality. I
Yes.
remember you always said, okay, be in time, be different. So try to be in time, try to dress up well, and whatever you think, even in fact, if you think of a patient, the patient will be in front of you. I mean, I just visualized that, okay, I should have 3 full mouth cases of implants, and they happened. This month I thought I should be chill, I should enjoy the festivals. So this month I'm enjoying the festivals and I'm chill. But last month I just had visualized 3 full mouth implant cases, and it happened, and they came up. So next month will also be very good. I mean, whatever I'll visualize, I'll think it will happen. So the teachings, in a sense, the best teaching is be different. Whatever the world is doing, do something different every day, and that really helps. Like I also used to be always on time, but now I come 15 minutes before my patient comes.
Super.
Wearing dressing sense. I've been teaching, propagating all this to my doctors also. I have a staff of 12 doctors with me, and always telling them how to dress well, how to come on time, start your patient on time, zero waiting time. All these things, all these teachings I have inculcating from Life Excel only.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So look at this, guys. Being different, no substitute for that. Being punctual, disciplined, no substitute for that, right? And just visualizing every success, and you land up getting the visualization. So it's such a wonderful journey, that you are having. So staff management, as you said, was one of the problems in the beginning. Now, how do you manage such a big team? What is your total team size? Like you said, 12 doctors, and how many non-teaching, like non-dentist staff or something? So what is your total staff size now?
Sir, I have 12 doctors and 7 other staff
Mhm.
and watchmen, two just untrained, and then 5 consultants working with me.
Okay, so around 25 people. Wonderful. So how do you manage such a big team actually? So any tips which you would like to give to everybody who is here actually?
So you only said on the 5th of every month I give payment to everybody. So initially I never used to do this thing, but there is a time. Okay, one day fixed for rents and other things, one day for the lab people, one day for the doctor staff, and one day for the other staff, assistants and all. So the within 1 to 10 all my bills are cleared. And this is the thing, that pay them on time, uh, whatever the staff requires. I mean, if somebody requires money, and we can tell them, okay, be punctual and be everything, they give you whatever you want. But we also tend to understand the other persons, specifically on hiring, which is very important. You said that, okay, spend more time on hiring people. So now I spend more time on hiring. The first step is hiring people only. If you hire the good amount of people, good type of people, they'll stay with you forever. Even at times, so I tell my doctors, you go and work with somebody, learn something from somebody, and then come back to me if you want. They go and within a month's time they come back. No, ma'am, we'll come back with you only. At times, I only pursue my doctors to go to somebody else. You have learned a lot from me. Why not learn from somebody else? So I only inspire them to, no issues. If you want to leave, you can leave. Go to your hometown, practice with somebody else so that you can learn something from the other person also. But
Guys,
sometimes they go and they come back again to me only.
look at the approach, guys. Here, people are like, people should not leave me for the entire lifetime. And okay, so look at this. So, the best thing is, as I always say, hire slow, fire fast. Okay, so hiring is really important. And, you should always have a long-term planning when it comes to hiring and managing the staff. Then encourage them to learn more and more, to learn something new. Whatever you learn in this community, you should teach them or pass this to them as well. Okay. Yeah. And your growth mindset is powerful. Yes. So, when you empower your people, okay, when you empower your people, you go to the whole new level. And this is a wonderful live example of the same. Rather than thinking that people should not leave me, here is someone who is like, go, see the world. And if you think this is a better place, come back. Very simple. Okay. So wonderful. So what kind of practice growth you have seen, after being part of this community?
I don't run after everything. Everything comes back to me.
Agreed. What are the, like, if you don't have to mention the numbers, but 2 times, 3 times, whatever, what kind of practice
The
growth you have seen after part of being
In
this?
fact, the last Excel con, I was given this like, okay, you can enroll yourself in 2x, 3x, 4x, whatever. So I did not know whether should I enroll in 2x or should I enroll in 10x. But I was, slightly, I said, okay, this year 2x, next year 4x, next year 6x. Every year I have to bag a price. So let's go in 2x category only. But otherwise, I think if I would have given that 10x also, I would have fitted in that category also. But
Oh,
so I said, okay, every year I have to bag a price. So let's do it that way. Let's do it for 2x, next year for 4x. Because if I'll get directly to 10x, then I cannot get the 2x wala na. So so I could have enrolled for 10x also. But I said, okay, since it's my first time, let's enroll for 2x. So,
Okay,
I
wonderful.
mean, my growth must have been 10 times, but I did not like project it. Okay, let it be 2 times only and 10 times next time.
Superb. Now, smart, right? A lot of people are liking your approach. So, and let's leave other categories for others. So it's a wonderful thing, okay, to know the kind of practice growth you have seen, the kind of expansion that you have done, the team size that you manage, in spite of managing your household work and all those things. And guys, if you could have noted the enthusiasm in her voice, okay, that that energy in her voice. How many of you type yes in the chat box if you could actually see that? So Dr. Vita, from where you bring this even after like almost 2.5 decades of practicing?
So, whenever I come out of the house for my work, or I'm always on time, I dress up very well. I have a very good breakfast, and I always come out with a positive energy. I mean, dressing up well, cooking for the family, having a nice breakfast gives me and meeting all the good people in the morning is the best way. And I early morning walk, and keeping time for myself, and working with the environment. The positivity of the environment comes into me. I mean, if you go on a road at 4 o'clock or 4:30 in the morning, which is considered as an Amrit Vela in Hindu culture, you will really see that Amrit dropping out and in your inculcating in your body. So I think getting up early in the morning, exercise, having good breakfast, and dressing up very well, and that positivity I carry every day. Every day is new for me. Every day I carry this energy.
Superb, superb. Guys, if you remember, I say this so many times, the way you dress is the way you feel. Okay, very, very important. The way you dress is the way you feel. So those of you who are very casual in your chappals and sandals, the guys, okay, I go to different conferences and I feel so bad when I see people from our community in the chappals and sandals for the conferences. That's completely wrong. Always remember, the way you dress is the way you feel. Okay, and the way you dress doesn't mean that you should have those expensive clothes. It's all about how you carry yourself, your dressing sense, the color combination. We talked about grooming in Life Excel, right? So it's so simple. Now, the question, how do you manage so much? Your family responsibilities, your clinic, your personal time, me time, your morning walk, and all those daily rituals. What is the secret? How do you manage all this, including your kids, your family, your responsibilities in whatever time we have?
So I think the best thing is that I'm in the habit of waking up early, and my children, my family, they also support me a lot. And by God's grace, I have a good health, and I think I, I have time for everything. I manage it like very well. I mean, I don't waste my energy on. I mean, I'm always in a positive atmosphere. I I think that is the thing, that all the people I meet, they are so good. They always, even if on a Sunday, I went to somebody's place, my sister-in-law's place. She said, "Bhabhi, I know you will come." I mean, people have so much of faith on me that okay, I had this time and I had to go. I had to manage on a Sunday. They all know that okay, if Vita has given a word, she'll definitely make it. So the first thing what you said about integrity only, the same thing, if you have committed to somebody, you have to be there. Um,
Superb, superb. Guys, I hope you are learning something completely different league today, right? So very, very important. So please provide recording of this session. Yeah, definitely. We will put it on YouTube. I don't know how weird it will look, but I wish I could, it's the first time like I have changed the Zoom account and the settings. I just didn't get that the cameras will be off for everybody in this. And of course, naturally, meeting and seeing Dr. Vita live with so much of things would have been icing on the cake, as somebody mentioned. Okay. By the way, how many of you would like to meet Dr. Vita ma'am, actually? Just type me in the chat box. And those of you who want to meet the best, the earliest, the fastest place is come to ExcelCon. Very, very simple. And I'll tell you what, guys, this is the beauty of being part of ExcelCon. Okay, those of you who were there in the past, you know what I'm saying. Okay, you actually meet so many powerful people there from our own community. You talk to them and you will come to know. Otherwise, you would. How many of you never thought that someone like this is also part of this community? Type no in the chat box. Okay, and let me tell you, there are so many powerful people who do something magical, phenomenal in their private practice, in their day-to-day life. Okay, as sportsmen, pursuing different hobbies, doing something miraculous, literally. And this time, interestingly, ExcelCon will be 3 days. You will have an opportunity to be with all these kind of people, including me and everybody. Okay, for 3 long days. So if you are someone who has not been there, just be there. And okay, I just can't talk more and more, enough about it. it's such a magical place to be there. Anyways, today I also learned to live how gracefully you handle the unfavorable situations, technical issues. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. So I still remember in my first Excel con, I had met Vishwas. Vishwas had got 4x practice at that time. I spent 2 minutes with him. Next year, I was not the same person. Yes, like it takes only one idea, one kick, one trigger, one aha moment to change your life. And there can be many. So wonderful. So I'm so happy, Vita ma'am. And let me tell you something very interesting, guys. In spite of being so busy, such a busy schedule and everything, when we had our anniversary on, like 14th of, like 15th of July, Smile Excel's anniversary, she came all the way from her clinic with a cake. She made a few of her patients sit, wait for 1 hour, 1.5 hour. It took like around 45 minutes, 45 minutes for her to come to Viman Nagar. And we cut the cake and she immediately left in 5 minutes. But that's the level of person, the energy which she has. And wonderful, Vita ma'am. Congratulations. Be there and keep inspiring people all the time. So before we close, your parting thoughts.
Uh, Sir,
What
I
would you like
learned
to give
is
as a message to everybody?
okay. I just want to say, like, about our practices is also, they are just like our children. We nurture, we receive happiness from them. We go there, we see our practice proliferating and growing. In the same way, whenever being in this community, even if somebody else is proliferating, you feel the same happiness for that person also. Even
Super.
if I call somebody, I remember I called a super leader. Can I do this? He said, yes, ma'am. Yes, you can do it. Go ahead. I mean, whatever you say, somebody, they are always there. Yesterday also, I just messaged our team leader that can you call me? Within 5 minutes, she called me about this interview. I mean, everybody is in the working mode. Everybody is in the growth mode, and when we are seeing our practices and our people rising, we really feel proud of it. And the best social work I think which we can do is we should always teach our dentists, at least we can teach our dentist friends and dentist colleagues and our juniors how to do work, how to communicate with the patients, whatever we are learning, whatever we have learned in the past so many years. At least we teach them to them. That is the best kind of social work, at least we can do for our people, for our community. I mean, never hesitate teaching anything to anybody, even if I learn something from Sujit sir, and who is even if it is not a part of the community, then also keep telling people whatever you learn. You should always impart this kind of knowledge to everybody. At least the whole world should be benefited from our efforts, from our learnings. We should always make our practices feel proud of ourselves, and our dentists should also be proud of ourselves. And I remember on Teachers' Day, I had so many wishes. I mean, I also don't remember so many people whom I must have taught something or the other. So keep teaching everybody and let's grow together. This is my word to everybody.
Superb, superb. So what a profound thought. Okay. Spread goodness, spread kindness, spread knowledge, empower the world. And that is how we can make this world a better place to live. Okay. It's absolutely wonderful to have you, to host you, Dr. Vita, for today's Speaker X session. So guys, I want all of you to, spread the word of our community, of people, amazing people that we have. And as she said that, she called Rohini ma'am probably yesterday to get some insights about the Speaker X, and she immediately helped. So there are people who are ready to help you all the time here. There are people who want you to succeed, and you will not find this everywhere around you. Okay, so be part of this wonderful community. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it's just that because of some technical issues, we could not start the video. But listen to this wonderful podcast actually today.